If you're in sales and you're watching this, there's a good chance that you're trying to level up. You want to close more deals, you want to grow your income, and you want to actually feel in control of your results. But the moment you start looking for real help, you quickly realize the stuff that actually works, it costs thousands. And if you're like most reps that I've worked with, you've probably tried to piece it together all on your own. You bounce between YouTube videos, free PDFs, and a few podcast tips here and there. And you're trying to stitch together some kind of system that works. But here's the thing, without a proven process, every sales conversation can feel unpredictable. You show up, you ask a few questions, you try to build urgency, and then you pitch your offer. But if you're being honest, it doesn't always feel like you're in control. You're reacting to the moment instead of leading it. And that's why you keep hearing the same frustrating responses, like, I need to think about it, or can you send me some more info? And sometimes nothing, they ghost. But what if it didn't have to feel like that? What if every call felt clear? What if you knew exactly how to guide that conversation from intro to close without being pushy or robotic? Because here's the truth, top performers aren't winging it. They're not naturals. They just follow a repeatable process. The problem is that process is usually locked behind expensive courses, coaching programs, or advice that's too scattered to actually apply. And that's exactly why I created the Sales Accelerator Kit. It's a complete step-by-step system for running high-converting sales calls, whether you're brand new or you've been doing this for years. So inside, I'll walk you through exactly how to open every call with confidence and authority, how to ask the right discovery questions that uncover real urgency, how to present your offer in a way that hits home, how to handle objections without getting defensive or sounding desperate, how to close naturally without pressure, and how to build the kind of trust that turns buyers into repeat clients and referrals. So if you've ever walked away from a call thinking, that went great, only to get ghosted later, yeah, I've been there. You start second guessing yourself like, what did I miss? Or should I have said something different? But the truth is, you don't need to leave those calls to chance. With a proven system in place, you'll always know how to steer the conversation towards a positive outcome. And that's why the Sales Accelerator Kit exists, to give you the clarity and the confidence. So now you've got two options, okay? You can keep spending time and money on stuff that barely moves the needle, or you can invest in a system that helps you close more deals, grow your income, and finally take control of your sales conversations. This is where the uncertainty ends and the real sales momentum begins.